Guangzhou is a famous historic city in southern China. In 1983, the Western Han mausoleum of the Nanyue King was unearthed in the city's urban districts. The discovery provides us with an opportunity to catch a glimpse of the city's mystical, social and cultural life as it was over 2,000 years ago. The mausoleum was buried 20 metres down in a hill. A 10.85 metre long grave with interlinked stone chambers was divided into two parts. The front court included an antechamber, an eastern chamber and a western chamber, while the rear rooms included a master chamber, a western side room, an eastern side room and a rear storeroom. The sloping path provided a walkway to the grave. A deteriorated outer coffin was found here. Inside the outer coffin, 17 large pottery urns containing a variety of foods and fruits were found. 3 of the pottery urns carry the inscription, "The Vessel of Changle Palace," indicating that the Nanyue court went to great lengths to copy the imperial rules and rituals of the Han court. Two stone gates were built to guard the front court and the rear rooms. Entering the first gate, we see a cloud pattern in red and black inks on the walls and the roof of the antechamber. Although the paintings are 2,000 years old, they are still clear and brightly coloured, as if newly done. A body was found buried in the east of the antechamber. The inscription on the fish-shaped bronze seal found by the body reveals that he was a eunuch official in charge of palace administration. To the right of the antechamber is the eastern chamber that was used to store banquet equipment and musical instruments. The musical instruments were neatly arranged along the wall to the north. The most eye-catching items are the nuzhong, the yongzhong, and the godiao, percussive instruments popular in ancient China. The nuzhong has 14 pieces, the yongzhong 5 pieces, while the godiao has 8 pieces. Each piece of the godiao bears a line of inscription that tells us the instrument was cast in 129 BC. In addition, there were 2 sets of stone chimes and some gilded bronze liquor vessels in the eastern chamber. With all of this in front, one seems to be able to visualize the time when the king, while listening to beautiful music, was enjoying the fragrance and sweet taste of wine. However, the past is past, and what is left is only the dirt-covered instruments and the body of a young musician. The western chamber was a storeroom for treasures and other items for daily use, and the funeral objects fell and sat on top of one another. Among the findings were bronze vessels, armory, bows and arrows, horse and cart ornaments, medicines, seals and chops, silk fabrics, as well as bronze and iron tools. Most of the items were placed in lacquer boxes, wrapped in silk or sackcloth, or placed in bamboo chests. King Zhao Mo must have tried hard to ensure his luxurious lifestyle in the afterlife. The second gate leads us to the master chamber, where the king's coffins were placed. The coffins have rotted away, and only 6 ring-shaped handles cast in bronze remain. The king's body was found wearing a jade garment, and his head was placed carefully on a pearl-embroidered pillow. A piece of silk decorated with 8 gold leaves covered the face mask, and 29 jade discs covered the jade garment. Strings of jade jewellery were attached king's chest and abdomen. 10 iron swords were found at the sides of his waist. The rhinoceros horn-shaped drinking vessel is the cream of the jade work from the Han Dynasty. Other fine artworks from the mausoleum include the double-ring jade pendant with a dragon and phoenix pattern, a bronze drinking vessel mounted with jade patches, and a garment hook with a gold tiger and a jade dragon pattern. Of the male seals found on the king's body, one gold seal with a dragon-shaped knob had the inscription, "The Executive Seal of Emperor Wen." Another had the inscription, "Zhao Mo Seal." The 2 gold seals played a vital role in helping identify the tomb's occupant. In the footbox of the king's coffin was found a silver box made with craftsmanship characteristic of the Persians. It is one of the earliest imported goods ever found in Guangzhou city. A 3-meter-long lacquer screen was placed to the left of the king's body, but had deteriorated badly. It is only with the skilled work of restoration specialists that it is possible for us to see the restored replica today. The eastern side room was where the concubines were buried. While the seal for the first concubine was made of gold, seals that belonged to the other concubines were of gilded bronze. Burial belongings of the first concubine, also known as Madam Right, are the most beautifully crafted and number among the most of all of the items buried with the other concubines, indicating the hierarchy that ruled their positions in the court. Apart from splendid jewelry, the accompanying burial objects found with the 4 concubines also included exquisitely made garment hooks and bronze mirrors. King Zhao Mo must have been a generous patron to his concubines while he was alive. Here is the western side room where 7 servants who served the imperial kitchen lay. No coffins were found here. Accompanying the bodies were only a few burial objects and some ceiling clays. On the back of the master chamber, there was a small storage room for treasures and other goods for daily use, including more than 130 bronze and pottery vessels for cooking, washing, and other purposes. Grains, fruits, and seafoods were found in many of the bronze and pottery vessels. In several of the vessels, there were found more than 200 sparrows. One can't help being surprised at the large number. The municipal government of Guangzhou city has taken a series of measures to ensure that the more than 1,000 precious relics from the Nanyue King's mausoleum are carefully and skillfully preserved. In 1988, many of the body remains were placed back at the original mausoleum site. The Museum of the Western Han Mausoleum of the Nanyue King was built in 3 parts: the main exhibition hall, the mausoleum preservation site, and the large exhibition hall. The large exhibition hall displays the ceramic pillows donated by Mr. and Mrs. Young. The museum was built in a distinctive Lingnan style that matches perfectly with the precious historical relics displayed inside. The stylish architecture was awarded the title